Bout number 9, ladies and gentlemen, KO20. Live from the GV Hotel, Saturday night is Fight Night. Our next contest, proudly brought to you by ACN Orchards. And it is for the WMC Full Tie Rules Junior Welterweight title. Introducing first from the blue corner, fighting out of Balaclava, this is the gentleman, Gary Dowling. His opponent, representing Shepparton, please welcome Cam, the Powerhouse Pegg. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 9 of the evening, 5 by 2 minute rounds, and it is once again for the WMC Full Tie Rules State Junior Welterweight title. Under Full Tie Rules, spinning back fist and elbows are allowed. Our referee in charge of this contest is Mr. Ben Smullen. Introducing first to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Sainaji from Kaizen Fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, official weight, 63.5 kilograms, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. Tonight, wearing the brown shorts with the white and yellow trim, fighting out of Balaclava. He has a fight record of 10 fights, 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 by way of knockout. Please welcome the gentleman, Gary Dowling. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Matt Reed from the GV Martial Arts Academy. Official weight, 63.2 kilograms, standing 5 feet 8.5 inches tall. Tonight, wearing the yellow shorts with a blue trim. 7 fights, 4 wins, 2 draws, fighting out of Shepparton. Please welcome the powerhouse, Pegg.
Here we go, Johnny Kev, bout 9. First of our WMC state titles up for grabs, the Junior Welterweight state title, proudly brought to you by Connor Nick Paris from ACN Orchards. We've got fighting out of the red corner, Cam Powerhouse Pegg, 7 fights for 4 wins, taking on the gentleman, Gary Dowling, trained by Sai Nagy out of Kaizen Fitness. Both boys previously fought on Rebellion number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. That was only a few weeks ago at the Powerhouse. Yeah, another great show.
Cam Pegg coming off a win there over AJ Brunton from top tier Muay Thai, and Gary Dowling unfortunately didn't come off with a win and took on Richard Funnels, who's fighting up in our next bout as well, but this one is for the WMC Junior Welterweight state title. 5 2-minute rounds, full tie rules. Referee Benny Smullen in centre ring. 5 2-minute rounds. Gary Dowling, a very aggressive walk forward fighter. Powerhouse Cam Pegg, very slow, very technical.
Yeah, look, we've got a bit more length in the rat's tail of Cam Pegg. The nice clean sweep from Gary Dowling here early on in the first stanza. That'll give him a bit of confidence and put a couple of points on the judge's scorecard. He follows up with another one.
2 good takedowns there.
Good Superman punch from Cam Pegg. The tie up and the grapple, geez.
Good strong driving knees from both boys there.
Yep, rapid knees from both fighters.
One of my favourite referees in centre ring, Benny Smullen. These boys are working hard in the grapple, and Benny's telling them to work harder.
Yeah,
keep working.
Yeah, look, got a lot of respect for Benny Smullen as a referee. Really does talk a lot to the fighters, encourage them.
Of course, the powerhouse Cam Pegg, trained by Matty Reed out of GV Martial Arts up here in Shepparton. Big night here for Matty Reed, promoting it. Got a couple of fighters on as well. Running the WMC down here in Victoria. Of course, Sai Nagy Melbourne's used Muay Thai super promoter, Rebellion fight shows down there. Get on the Rebellion Muay Thai on the internet and on Facebook.
Yeah, we've had 3 Rebellion shows in Victoria, in Melbourne actually. And number 4 is on its way, and it's already looking to be a superb card.
Michael Demetrio and Toby Smith both representing Australia, taking on 2 of the best ties that Cynag can find to bring over.
Keep working, boys.
Back in centering, the gentleman Gary Dowling, 10 fights for 5 wins. Catch and takedown just after the bell there from Cam Pegg, so that one won't trouble the scorers. Johnny Cab, but a big thanks to Con and Nick Paris, ACN Orchard, sponsoring this WMC Junior Welterweight State title.
Round 2, get rid of that, Chris. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, round number 2 of 5. Once again, a big thank you to ACN Orchards, proudly sponsoring this WMC Victorian title fight.
Supplying some of the best fresh fruit up here in the GV Hotel, Johnny Campbell. We've just finished our dessert, and I just had some of the best strawberries I've ever tasted. Obviously supplied by the boys at ACN Orchards.
Not really sure whether the Paris brothers are growing strawberries, but regardless...
we're going to give them a plug anyway.
Keep working. Excellent work, boys. Keep
Big thank you to the boys out at Thalia Road there in Bunbartha. If you're just having a leisurely drive on the weekend down the Thalia Road in Bunbartha, call in to see the boys at ACN Orchards. Tell them you heard about them at KO Fight Promotions. They might give you a 2% discount.
Yeah, and we heard it on Aurora, Channel 183's Fight Sports.
Keep working, boys.
Oh, yeah. The attempted catch and takedown by Cam Pegg, but the gentleman Gary Dowling managing to stay on his feet over there in the red corner.
Well, the first round was all about Gary Dowling catching and taking down Cam Pegg, and Cam's just trying to just turn the tables here a little bit, Johnny Kev, in the second round.
A couple of nice teeps from Cameron Pegg.
Keep working, boys.
Matty Reid and Callum Doherty over in the corner there of Cam Pegg, crossing elbow there from the not-so-gentlemanly Gary Dowling.
Cam now trying, crossing elbow of his own.
Benny Smullen just saying you're only allowed to take one step when you catch the kick. Only let it plough, as they call it, across the ring.
Good couple of straight right hands from Cam.
Keep working.
Cynag, trainer of Gary Dowling in the corner, and also Jarhead. Get on the siamfightstore.com.au and have a look at Jarhead's website.
Sunshine. Keep
Nice.
working, boys.
Switch up front kick from Cam Pegg.
10 seconds to go in this second round. Johnny Kev, typically with the Thai fights over 5 rounds, the tempo picks up. These boys have started off like it was the 4th or 5th round with a good pace. Be interested to see how they go at the end of the next couple of rounds, but a big second round there to both boys.
3, boys. Fight.
Here we go, Johnny Kev, third round of 5.
Look, the crowd absolutely loving that takedown from Cam Pegg.
Fight.
Referee Benny Smullen just saying not to hook, when you catch that kick of Gary Dowling, not to hook the foot around. Nice round kick there from Gary Dowling.
Fight. Keep it up, boys. Good work.
Yeah, left and right round kicks from Gary. It's taken on the forearms
Keep
by
working.
Cam Pegg.
Yep. Step back.
Once again,
Bit of an awkward takedown there.
a bit scrappy that one, but at the end of the day, Cam ends up on the vats.
Good.
Knocks a little bit more wind out of him.
Fight.
Great crowd support, obviously, for the local boy, the powerhouse Cam
Hands
Pegg.
up, boys. Keep working. One step. Good.
Oh, better work once again from Cam.
Fight.
Starting to show a little bit more confidence now in the third round here in centre ring.
Get your distance,
Step up
boys.
elbow from the powerhouse.
Keep your hands up.
Gary Dowling working the legs a treat. Both boys not taking a backward step though.
Keep working,
Step
boys.
up knee
Very
there
good
from
fight.
Cam Pegg.
Good knee. Keep working.
Judging for this one,
Right.
Dave Fox.
Step back. Fight.
Luscious, Keith Grant. Darren Desmond Bauer.
Knee. Come on, work.
Oh, crossing elbow there from Gary Dowling, just missing the mark.
Oh, absolutely looking to really slice up the powerhouse Cam Pegg with that right crossing elbow.
Keep working. One step. One step.
Both of these boys, Johnny Cav, they're catching the kicks of their opponents all the time and doing everything they can to take them down.
Don't hold the ropes. Keep working. Fight.
Love watching Benny Smullen in centre ring as well, Johnny Cav. Really talks the fighters on, really eggs them on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Work. Step back.
Benny separates both fighters. Not really doing much in the grapple over there. There we have it, the end of the third round. 2 more to go. Who will be the Victorian WMC? Well, here we go, Johnny. We're halfway through this Victorian WMC state title. It's too hard to split the both fighters on my scorecard so far. Cam Pegg had a pretty slow first round, but he came back strong in the second and the third.
Yeah, Gary Dowling being very busy, lots of catches and sweeps. This is 5 2-minute rounds, full tie rules for the WMC Junior Welterweight title, and we've got one more title belt coming up. This is KO20 live from the GV Hotel here in Shepparton.
Get that still.
Well, here we go, round number 4 of 5. Once again, big thank you to Con and Nick Paris at ACN Orchards.
Said the WMC Junior Welterweight state title up for grabs. Gary Dowling fighting out of Kaizen Fitness down there in Balaclava, and the powerhouse Cam Pegg from GV Martial Arts up here in Campbell Street in Shepparton.
Yeah, very clean catch and sweep, that one from Cam Pegg.
One thing we know, though, Johnny Kev, with Gary Dowling, he does not know how to take a backward step. He will just continue to walk forward and put pressure on you.
The absolute wide-eyed Gary Dowling is just doesn't take his eyes off his opponent for 1 second. Steely look of determination.
Step up elbow there from Gary Dowling, just missing the mark.
Oh, nice short left hook from Gary. As Cam Pegg fights back now.
Yeah, Cam Pegg just noticed a bit of a chink there. He caught Gary Dowling with the right hand, just tried to jump on him then, but Gary Dowling again just coming back, taking control of centre ring once again.
Tempted step up elbow. Oh, spinning elbow now from Cam Pegg. Gary retaliates with one of its own.
Don't hold the ropes. Step back. Don't hold the ropes, Gary. Fight.
Crowd absolutely loving this one, Johnny Kev. Full house here at the GV Hotel here in Shepparton.
Yeah, it's pretty much just standing room only. Another packed house at the GV Hotel.
The home of Matty Reid and KO Fight Promotions is the GV Hotel up here in Shepparton.
Get working. Come on, fight. Fight. Come on, Pegg, fight back. Fight back.
See, Gary Dowling's hardly taken a backward step so far in this fight.
Yep.
Continues to push forward.
Fight.
10 seconds to go here in the 4th round.
Oh, Benny Smullen getting a little bit frustrated with both the boys away there. They're catching the kicks there in centre ring. And a big 4th round there for both boys. And a stare down from Benny Smullen in centre ring to both fighters. Johnny Kev, this one's worthy of a WMC state title. I'm staying on the fence, mate. It's been a very close fight so far. This one will be going down to the judges at this stage. Here we go, 5th and final round, proudly brought to you by ACN Orchards, Con and Nick Paris. Both boys, Johnny Kev, we're just having a bit of a talk off camera. This one's there for the taking, we think, Johnny Kev. Both boys have been very busy, very active, good scoring technique.
Yeah, very close fight on my scorecards, Johnny, as Gary Dowling looks to unload 2 elbows in succession on Cam Pegg.
He's just like the Energizer Bunny, Gary Dowling. He just continually walks forward. Both boys using step-up elbows, spinning back elbows. Good step-up knee there too from Cam Pegg.
Yeah, the crowd absolutely on their feet, cheering on the local charge, Cam Pegg.
Keep working.
Gary Dowling just will not take a backward step, as you said before, Johnny Kev.
Keep working, boys. Yep, right. Get back.
Again, big thanks to Nick and Con Paris from ACN Orchards. You get your money's worth on this one, WMC state title.
Keep working.
1 minute to go.
Oh, the crowd absolutely going wild here.
Absolutely loving it, Johnny Kev. Shepparton love their fights.
Don't hold ropes.
Oh, this has been a barnstormer of a fight. Both fighters very busy from the minute the word go here.
I'm sure they must be both sitting there thinking, why is Benny Smullen telling us to hurry up and keep fighting? They're giving it absolutely everything they got. Looked like a bit of a low knee there from Cam Pegg, but some good knees from both boys, Johnny.
Final 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, another spinning elbow from Cam Pegg.
Good teep there as he's in the corner, just trying to keep Gary Dowling at range. Spinning back elbow from Gary Dowling.
Oh, both fighters unloading elbows now.
I think we've got a new contender. I think we've got a new contender for fight of the night.
Yeah. What an absolute slugfest this final round is.
There you go, Johnny Kev. Both fighters left nothing in the ring there. This one will go to the judges. Judges Dave Fox, Keith Grant and Darren Bauer. Worthy of a WMC state title, and whoever takes it home, it's well deserved.
Yeah, both fighters can hold their head high. That was a great fight.
We got ACN Orchards to present the WMC Junior Welterweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Darren Bauer had it 49-47. Keith Grant also had it 49-47. And David Fox had it 48-47 for your new state champion, Red Corner.
Well, there you go, Johnny. Unanimous points decision at the end of the day to Cam Pegg.
Yeah, full congratulations to the powerhouse Cam Pegg, your new WMC Junior Welterweight state champion. Full credit to the gentleman Gary Dowling from Kaiser Fitness. Put up a great effort. 5 rounds of non-stop action from both of these boys. But your new state champion is the powerhouse Cam Pegg.
Yeah, look, it was always going to be close, but at the end of the day, judges saw it the way of Cam Pegg.
And a big thank you too to Con and Nick Paris from ACN Orchards, getting their photos taken with a very proud trainer to Matty Reed from GB Martial Arts.
Ladies and gentlemen.